Well, here at Model Rail Scotland every year we very frequently see layouts of some length and some width. With respect, this is neither, but it is absolutely exquisite.
Thank you.
Dave, before we talk about this layout, tell us about TT Gauge.
Well, obviously it's new to the British market in the last 3 or 4 years. It's now really starting to establish itself as one of the the key gauges in the hobby. We kind of got into it a couple of years ago, and the layout kind of stemmed from that kind of first introduction to what we've got here today.
Bigger than N, not as big as 00.
Yes.
So if you're stuck for space, but you don't want to challenge your eyesight, it's probably perfect.
The kind of ethos behind this layout was to try and fit it in my smallest spare room and also get it in my car. So it's 7 feet long by 3.5 feet wide, and it's in 2 separate sections, and it easily fits in the smallest room in my house.
And for its lack of, forgive me, length,
yes,
there's still plenty happening. Talk us through where we are and what it is.
Well, the kind of main thrust of the layout is set in the Western region, hence Westbourne, which is one of the entrances to Paddington Station. So we kind of set that in the Great Western region, and a region that I hadn't modelled before myself, so I was really quite excited to get into that. And it's a fictional kind of setup with a small kind of servicing depot, a couple of main lines, a branch line, and obviously a busy street scene here as well, which I really wanted to incorporate into this.
Oh, that's absolutely lovely. So if I was getting a fast train out of Paddington to go to Reading or Bristol or something, we'd go through this.
You'd go through Westbourne, a nice suburb with a bit of holiday scene at the corner there, really quite a nice little caravan park that my mate Chris developed as part of the layout, so really are chuffed with that.
And obviously containerised freight, ballast, you could run pretty well any modern image train here.
Whilst it's kind of set in the GWR current day scene, we've also modelled it back so we can do a bit around 1990s early privatisation, just so we get more array of stock to entertain people at exhibitions. Lots of colourful stock. We've also got the BR blue-grey era as well that we can run. So something for everyone, really.
So if you've got BR Blue on it, you've got 50 years virtually of different trains, different liveries, different logos, different companies.
We've got a great span. We've also got some steam locos we can run on rail tours. We've got the Pullmans, which kind of transcend many decades. We just want something that's colourful as well, and something BR Blue to kind of interest the more traditionalist. We're trying to prove that tabletop doesn't just mean train set. Tabletop, TT120 can still be a very well detailed model railway layout, and that's the kind of what Chris and I started from the very beginning. We wanted to get as much detail into a small space as possible for enjoyment factor. We've got lots of different branch lines and points. We can really got a lot of playability there, and working signals as well for realism.
And it was just the two of you who put this together?
Yes. The pair of us have kind of worked on different aspects, sometimes together, but usually apart, so we don't argue that way. But yeah, we came up with the whole plan together, and I say this has taken 2 years from conception to completion, which I have to say it was still, shall we say, the glue was still wet on Tuesday night.
And what I like about this layout is we could switch the lights off here and it would work perfectly. It would look great.
Yes, we've got a full lit, depot, interior buildings, as well as the floodlights and the street scene as well, and even the pub goers have got light for themselves as well.
Oh, well, that makes me feel very thirsty. Thank you very much indeed, Dave.
No, my pleasure.
It is absolutely fantastic. And plenty more still to come from Model Rail Scotland 2026.